ICC is in. Sits nice still. Got that cut out like that. So it's all about, in the stereo, it's all about things getting in the way for when it gets pushed in. So this big thick wire loom is a pain in the bum, but got to work around it somehow. And because the stereo has also a GPS antenna at the back of it as well, pushing it back is sometimes a bit of a problem. Oh, sorry, not GPS, Wi-Fi. I could probably get away with not having the Wi-Fi. I don't care about Wi-Fi on it, but if I can fit it, I'll fit it. This is the Wi-Fi antenna I'm talking about. So when that bit of metal prior to cutting out was going back, it was hitting the fuse, because you can see the fuse sticks out a bit. But this Wi-Fi antenna sticks out even more. So I did trim it a bit more. So I'm just going to physically just have a look while not on camera, see where this Wi-Fi antenna's going back to and seeing if there's a bit more room. I can angle that up and down, but I don't want to get in the way of the GPS either. So yeah, so this can be, ooh, and that just came off. Don't know, it's just a rubber cover, I think. Anyway. Okay, so what I did to not worry about putting that Wi-Fi antenna directly on there, I got a extension for it. So a wire loom, I think it was about 5 meters I got. So instead of this going directly onto the back of the stereo, I put the small little wire end that goes onto it, and then extension, and then screwed it on the other end. So I can have this anywhere on the car, which is probably better to get signal anyway, so that works out better. But I've also ordered a different Wi-Fi that will stick on the window and not have just the L bracket thing. So there's lots of different sort of Wi-Fi antennas you can get, and you can get them for sticking on glass windows as well. So I'll probably do that and run it onto up the dash somehow. But that helped as far as not having it on the end of the stereo and giving it a bit more room to maneuver. Otherwise I still got to do. All fun and games, but us guys, we like our toys. Looking good so far. What I've done is that one with the reverse camera, I've cable tied it there and then just ran it down this loom out there, goes behind there, and then it's on the floor over there somewhere. I made it long, so the reverse camera plug is in. Okay, I'm just covering the ICC from this very hot sun just while I'm working, because normally I'd probably have a window shade in this sort of sun, and the car's sitting by it for a long time in it. So I've got that antenna, where are we? So I bent it back underneath, where are we? Underneath here, straight back. So hopefully I'm going to start installing the extra stereo. This is going to be interesting. These are actually brackets off a kitchen cupboard I'm using. Just a bit of more mods, and that holds on the two mounts that would normally be on a radio bracket, and a couple of things just to hold the screw a bit further out so it doesn't go into the actual unit. And hopefully what I'm hoping to do is screw it in on the inner hole, hopefully. Okay, next I did just a single cut there, and then I bent that one back there so it's facing that section, and then that way I can mount the stereo onto that, put a screw straight through it. So the same on the other side. Just getting there. Okay, well, I'm done for today. I'm wrecked. A very good outcome so far. I don't know how this is going to fit with the console yet, but it's all locked in. It's not moving. And with the flip screen, hopefully that comes out enough to flip, and then I don't care if it covers here while the flip screen's up. Yeah, and also extra stereo, and this has got a USB port just there as well, and it also has an extra USB cord on the actual wire limb as well. So if I just lift that up for a second, I'll show that with the ICC. Your stereo's there. Something very different. I have not seen a stereo underneath the ICC, and I can understand why with all the stuff that's still fitted with. The antenna is connected on the ICC under there and the very back. This has got such a slant that it is letting, I don't know if you can see it, it's too hard to see, but that wire is up there with the antenna. Might just turn on the ICC for a second and get the stereo sound and see how the antenna's all good. Yeah, let's see by turning on the ignition. Oh, that's not all the way. One second. Oh. Well, we've got radio. 3RRR. Don't want copyright issues, so I turn it back down. But the antenna's in, sounds good. And the stereo is placed under the ICC. I've already extended all my wiring from the ICC. So I've got the 4 speaker wires coming out, so front and back. Still got to work out where I'm going to put extra speakers. It's going to have its own separate antenna, which is already, one second, it's already placed on the top up there. And yeah, separate power, accessories, battery, all that sort of stuff. So what a great result today with the ICC. It's going to be very interesting trying to put this console together. And where you would normally have your little, maybe a money holder or a little glove compartment. So we will see how this goes. Now before I put it into the actual fuse box, I've ordered some mini blade. They're sort of like a jump, they jump the original fuses inside the fuse panel. Just wire it up with a temporary go to see if this is going to work and where that flip screen will go to. Let's go. Now, oh, there it goes. Nice. Looks good with the colours. Obviously that changes colour too. It's going pink, red, orange. Android is starting up. That's good because look at that. You can still get to the main control parts of the ICC with your hazards, your temperature settings, fan speed, off with the air conditioner, so that's good. Obviously this just takes out most of the radio behind it. And I've got it plugged into the antenna through the door. I've just let it go through the door there. And you can see it's already finding a station, but it's got no speakers at the moment, so it's just see if it locks on again. Yep, another station that locks on. That is, look at that, it's a great result. Fantastic. Let's go back the other way. Should go to 91.5 maybe, or oh, that's another station there. Yep, locks in straight away. So that antenna is really out the back. Yeah, I've shown that before. At the back up the top there. Where are you? You're up there. Yeah, that's getting a very good signal. But how that's sitting, it's not too bent down. It's easily seen. It's I'm not sure how this radio works yet. So is there a menu button? Because I'd like to see if obviously it's not going to get GPS because is the GPS plugged in? Might be. Let's check the Navi. Maps. Yeah, I don't know how to use this one yet, so oh no, here we go. Google Maps. And then you must be able to do searches, obviously, with internet and stuff like that. Different colours, I guess, dark or light. Oh, everything's like, this thing's very like it. Just it's so much like a computer. But anyway, I'll be mucking around a little bit more with it when I know what's going on. Boy, it's got a few functions, but that's a great result on the ICC. Unreal.